Hello, men and women of God. This is your girl Alexis, Upgraded Lifestyle, coming to you with another prophetic video. Today's video is an urgent message for someone that the Lord is calling to a higher place. And this is something that He's been pressing on my spirit for the last 2 days. And as a obedient and humble servant, I have to go ahead and let you guys know what the Lord is speaking to you in this season. So, to whom this is for. Also, if you don't know if this is for you or not, please, even if you think it's for you, take it back to the Lord, pray about it, and when you receive confirmation, you'll know. But I think this will connect because it's a very, very direct message from the Lord. So, there is someone who, or many of you, who the Lord is calling to a new place. And He's calling to a new thing. And you've felt a lot of resistance. I'm feeling like a tug, like you're feeling a lot of resistance in the physical world. And you know that the Lord is doing something different. You know that He's doing something new in your life, but you don't know what it is. You don't know what you're being called into. And I will say, like, as somebody who's been there, as somebody who is there, sometimes it can be very, very frightening to go into a new place or a new thing that God is calling you into without knowing all the details. One thing about being a believer is the Lord is never going to give us all of the details. Like, He's going to give us the details that we need, or the instruction that we need for the next steps that He's calling us into, and then He'll reveal the rest later. The Lord is saying that the resistance that you're feeling right now in the physical is based on, in the spiritual, is based on the resistance that you have been putting out in the physical. And I hope that makes sense. So, for example, you're holding on to you're expecting God for a promise. You're expecting God for the changes you want in your life. You're expecting and leaning and relying on God for certain things that you know He's preparing you for. Some people might be a marriage. Some people might be a move. Some people might be a job. There are different things that the Lord is working within you. And so, anyways, you're going through all of these changes, and you're saying, Lord, like, why do I keep having all this warfare? Why am I going through all of these things? Why does all of these things keep happening? The Lord is saying, because you are giving resistance to my will. Ooh. And so, because you're giving resistance to His will, He's not able to operate in the spirit and do a new thing in you. So He's saying that right now you have to let go of some things. And it may be things you don't want to let go of. It might be like, if He's calling you to move, it might be your possessions that He wants you to let go of. Yeah, you may have worked hard for it. Yeah, you might really love your things. You know what I mean? But the Lord is saying, I'm going to provide new things, great things, abundant things for you in the new place that I'm calling you into. Some people are scared to leave their job because they feel like if they don't have job security, then it might really affect their lifestyles. And though that may be true, the Lord is asking, how much do you believe in me? Do you believe in me to be the God that I am? Do you believe that I will not fail you? Do you believe that I will not tell you a lie? Do you believe the things that the Word speaks about me? Because if you believe the things that the Word speaks about me, you're going to be obedient to my will. You're going to follow my will. And because you prayed for this, and because I'm calling you into a new thing, and because you're giving me resistance on the things that I'm requiring of you for you to get to the new thing, you're feeling a resistance in the spirit. It's affecting your physical life. It might be affecting your finances. It might be affecting your mental health. It might be affecting your home life, your home comfort. You know, the Lord is going to allow things to happen to force you into His new will. So I just did a video about how the Lord was saying that this is your birthing season. This is your birthing season, and He's requiring you to push so you can be pushed into the new things that He has for you. However, it's going to require you to let some things go. And the Lord is saying that it's okay to let these things go, because I'm going to replace and replenish where you have felt lack and loss. He compared the spirit of this person. He compared the spirit to Lot's wife. And I'm not sure if you know the story of Lot's wife or not, but it's told in Genesis chapter 19, verse 1 through 38. And basically, Lot's wife was a character who turned into a pillar of salt by disobeying the angel's instruction. She looked back towards destruction, the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. She looked back for all of her possessions. She wanted to get all of the things that she was holding on to. This is such a deep word. She wanted to hold on to the things, all of her possessions, all the things she loved, but God's angels instructed her to leave. They instructed her to leave, and she decided to stay. She looked back towards the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah because of her possessions and the things that she felt she was losing. But God is calling you into a new place. When she looked back, she turned into a pillar of salt for her disobedience. She turned into a pillar of salt based on the fact that she didn't trust in the Lord's will and that she wasn't obedient and walking and operating in that thing. So the Lord is saying, obey me. Allow me to do the things, to put my hands on the things you've prayed about. Trust me. Continuously renew your mind. This might be a good time to fast. This might be a good time to start listening to your worship music every day. This might be a good time to pray. This might be a good time to just go back to God and ask for confirmation and ask for peace of mind and ask for, during this transition, it's a big transition and it's a big blessing. So it's going to require some big, bold moves and big, bold steps. It's not going to be a cakewalk to get to a big destiny that God is calling for you. It's a huge destiny. You're not destined to be regular. You're not destined for simple things. The Lord is calling you into amazing, great, and abundant things. And so because he's going to call you into more abundant things, he's saying, I need that investment from you. And your investment is not your material possessions. He's not saying, I need your material possessions. He's saying, I need your obedience and I need your trust. I need to know that you trust me. I need to know that you are operating the way that I told you to operate. I need you to stay in alignment, because if you get out of alignment, I can't do these things in your life. And it's time. I'm calling you into those things that you've been praying for. It's been hungry in your spirit because I'm calling you into these things. You've had a hunger in your spirit for a renewed life and for new things, but you're trying to hold on to the old things. You're trying to hold on to the past. Let it go. For some of you, this is about a relationship. A big portion of you, it's about moving and a job, but there's also a relationship aspect. And the Lord is saying that what he has called for you, he will give you. You won't have to take. You won't have to force things. And this wasn't even a part of the original word, but he's saying that you won't have to force this thing that I have for you. It's going to come and sweep you off of your feet. It's going to sweep you off of your feet. Trust in the Lord. Be obedient to his will. Get back into your word. When you start questioning, when you start doubting, when you start fearing, get into his word. Because what's going to happen is if you don't move when the Lord is telling you to move, as a warning, you're going to take loss. He's saying you're going to lose more if you don't move more. You're going to lose if you don't move. It's going to be harder for you if you don't move now. So he's saying move now, not later. He's not saying prepare yourself, get prepared, because you're about to move into this new thing, that the new destiny that God has called for you. So prepare yourself now, so that way you can just move when the Lord instructs you to. And as you are obedient, you will be rewarded. As you take a step, he's going to give you more. As you take a step, he's going to give you more blessings. As you take a step, he's going to give you more grace, give you more favor, give you more resources, give you the things that you need to step into this new thing. So trust him, be obedient, and just know that the Lord is not leaving you, abandoning you, or failing you. And he's sending you this message as confirmation so that you know that these resistances that you're feeling are intentional, to wake you up, to shake you out of this thing. Because if he doesn't give you this discomfort, you're not gonna move. And it's your season, it's your time. You can't see all of the blessings that God has for you, but they're gonna come rapidly. They're coming fast. So because these blessings are about to hit you very quickly, you need to quickly prepare yourself for this shift. It's gonna seem effortless. It's gonna seem smooth. It's gonna seem like the wind pushed your back into this new thing once you are operating in the Spirit the way that the Lord is instructing you to. But the Lord does not want you to continue to suffer in this place. He wants you to move on to the next so that he can give you the abundance that you've been praying for. I hope this message is helpful to whomever the Lord is calling to watch this video. If this video was helpful to you, if you liked it, if you like content like this, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Please share the video, especially if you feel like it could be applied to someone that you know or love. But just trust in the Lord in this season. My channel is not new, but it's new. I'm starting to post more. So I would appreciate all the love, all the support, and everything like that. So I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. And feel free to comment. I receive if you believe that this is for you.